Hi, my Bedtime Book Club friends. How are you? I'm Miss Heather with the Children's Museum of Green Bay, and this is Miss Heather's Bedtime Book Club. We are a book club because you out there, my sweet, kind, loving, oh so funny and huggable friends, you pick all of the books. And tonight is another book request. Sure is. Our friend Hamilton, which I love that name, by the way. I went to high school with someone named Hamilton. Hamilton picked tonight's book, and it is called The Great Turkey Race. And it is about Cassie and Wing and Ollie, and they have a race. So we're going to read that here in just a minute. It is by author Steve Metziger, and our illustrator is Jim Pallett. And it is by Scholastic as our publisher. So we want to thank all of them for allowing us to share this story with you. And if you love it as much as we do, and I think you will, please add it to your home libraries. You might notice I'm wearing my fabulous reindeer pajamas. I usually only wear them in December when we read a very special story, which we will be, called Dasher. It is one of my absolute favorite Christmas stories, but I'm wearing them because we just had reindeer at the Children's Museum of Green Bay, and I want to thank each and every one of you that came out to have such a special, magical day with us. Santa came, his reindeer came, our friends Frank and Amy from Let Me Be Franks came and sang some Christmas carols, and it was just really such a special day. And that's the greatest part about this time of year, isn't it? Seeing your family and those special moments. So we will be having Santa and his reindeer come back for Breakfast with Santa next month in December. So if you would like to do that with us again, we would love to see you. So, but we are talking about Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, I hope you're going to eat lots of turkey and pie. Do you like pie? I like pie too. So, and of course, we'll be with all our loved ones. And some of you are doing the Turkey Trot. Are you doing the Turkey Trot? The Festival Foods Turkey Trot? I am. I sure am. My friend Boomer did some little training exercises with me. So we'll be having some fun. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for that as well. Should we get started with our story? Okay. Will you sing with me? If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. Now I know you're ready. Thank you for singing with me. You have great singing voices. You sure do. Let's read our story. All right, Hamilton, let's share this magical, the Great Turkey Race with everyone. Oh, I think you're going to love it. It was a chilly day in November. Is it November now? Is it chilly? It's a farm. Looks like there's 3 turkeys there. What else do you see in that farm? Keys, truck. During a game of hide and seek, Ollie the turkey heard Farmer Kate talking to Farmer Joe. "Who's going to be the Thanksgiving turkey this year?" Farmer Kate asked. "I don't know," Farmer Joe replied, "but this turkey has to be very special." Ollie's eyes opened wide. "I'd better decide soon," Farmer Joe continued. "Thanksgiving is almost here." Ollie up there peeking down on them, on the farmers. Cassie and Wing crashed into Ollie. "We found you!" they shouted. "You won't believe what I just heard," said Ollie. "Farmer Joe is going to pick one of us to be the Thanksgiving turkey. He said you have to be special." "Well, then it should be me," Wing said. "I'm the coolest turkey." "No, it should be me who's picked," Cassie said. "I have the most colorful feathers." So they're all kind of special in their own way. "I've got it," Ollie said. "Let's have a field day with different sporting events. The winner of each gets a medal. Then we can show Farmer Joe who to pick," Cassie added. "The one who wins the most medals." That sounds like a good idea. They quickly decided on the events. There would be running, throwing, dancing. I love dancing. Do you love dancing? An obstacle course and high jumping. Later that afternoon, the goats and the horses began hanging banners and flags from tree to tree. The ducks took care of the drinks while the chickens knitted souvenir sweaters. The chickens are knitting. The next morning, Rooster crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Let the games begin!" Cassie ran towards the barn with Ollie and Wing close behind. When they got there, the other farm animals were already waiting for them. "The first event is the Turkey Trot," Pete the chicken announced. Ollie, Cassie, and Wing lined up. "Ready, set, go!" Pete shouted. Cassie was in the lead, but slowed down to blow a kiss to her friends. Ollie and Wing raced past her. As they got closer to the finish line, Wing pulled Ollie's sweatband down over his eyes. "I can't see," said Ollie. Wing had won the race. As Pete handed him the first medal, Wing shouted, "I am the greatest!" "New fair," Ollie whispered to Cassie, as the pigs played Turkey in the Straw. Do you know that song? Turkey in the Straw? Cassie won the bucket throwing event. Then Ollie won the dancing competition doing his wild turkey mambo. With two events to go, Ollie, Cassie, and Wing had one medal each. "I'm going to win those next two medals," Wing said. "Then I'll be the Thanksgiving turkey." "We'll just see about that, Mr. Cheater," Cassie said. A trumpet blew. "The obstacle course race will begin in 15 minutes, Pete cried out. They're not playing very fair, are they? Wing and Ollie hurried over to the duck pond, but Cassie decided to rest for a moment. Farmer Kate and Joe strolled by. "The animals sure are busy today," Farmer Kate said, "especially those silly turkeys." "Well," Farmer Joe said, "one of them will be mighty tasty at next week's Thanksgiving dinner." Did he just say tasty? Does that mean food? "Mighty tasty!" Cassie shouted as she jumped up. "So that's what happens to be the Thanksgiving turkey. I better warn Ollie, but not that cheater Wing. He makes me so mad." And she raced over to the duck pond. They don't want to be eaten. "Don't win any more medals," Cassie said to Ollie. "Why not?" "The Thanksgiving is going to be cooked. Oh, no, that's terrible, Ollie said. But what about the last 2 field events? If Wing wants to win so much, Cassie replied, we'll just let him. They don't want to be cooked. Time for the obstacle course, Pete shouted. Follow the path from the pig pen to Farmer Joe's tractor. The winner is the first one to reach the top. Let's get started, Wing said. I can't wait to win. Ready, set, go, Pete called out. The 3 turkeys went through the pig pen, over the haystack, across the clothesline, and onto Farmer Joe's tractor. Hooray for me, Wing shouted. Only 1 more medal to go. Wing doesn't know. Cassie and Ollie looked at each other. They felt bad about Wing. Please come down from that tractor, Wing, Cassie said. We have something to tell you. Yes, yes, Wing replied. I think I'm wonderful. He has no idea. Cassie told Wing what really happens to the Thanksgiving turkey. What? Are you sure? Wing yelled. I don't want to be Thanksgiving dinner. Here, take my medals. Calm down, Wing, Ollie said. Let's think for a minute. After a few moments, Cassie shouted, I've got it! She whispered her idea to Ollie and Wing. What do you think Cassie's idea is? Time for the high jump or last event, Pete called out. The turkey that jumps over the highest object wins. Starting with a milk bucket, Ollie, Cassie, and Wing quickly moved on to jumping over the rocking chair, a bale of hay, and a cornstalk. I guess it's a 3-way tie, Pete said. There's nothing left to jump over. I see one more thing, Cassie said as she pointed to the fence surrounding the farm. Ready, set, go, Pete yelled. Ollie, Wing, and Cassie raced for the fence. They jumped at exactly the same time, and they just barely made it over the top of the fence. But they made it over the top of the fence. I think so too. I do. Come back and get your medals, Pete called out. But the 3 turkeys kept right on running and running and running. And as for Thanksgiving dinner, Farmer Joe and Farmer Kate ate the most delicious vegetable stew. The end. Hamilton, I love this story for so many reasons. It's super silly. I love all of the animals that are in the book. And I didn't like it when Wing was cheating. That's not very nice. But I did like that they came together and then they worked as a team. And that's really what friendship is about, is coming together and Thanksgiving and appreciating one another. And I love the story, and I hope you loved it as much as I do. So thank you for sharing, and thank you so much for reading with me. I'm Miss Heather. I'm with the Children's Museum of Green Bay. If you have a book request, please go ahead, send us a message and let us know. We will be back live starting next week, and I can't wait to see you. I hope that you have a very blessed Thanksgiving and time with your family. Enjoy it. Please follow us on Instagram. Give us a like on Facebook. You can find us there and what's going on with that. Make sure that you brush your teeth before you go to bed always, because I love those smiles. I need those smiles more than ever. So show me your smiles. Yes, they're so beautiful. I want you to have the sweetest sleeps. Put your jammies on before you go to bed. Maybe you can start putting your Christmas jammies on if you have them, or your winter jammies. Ones with feet are my favorite too. They keep my feet warm. I also want to let you know, you matter. You do. I am so, so proud of you. And make sure, like I said, that you just give hugs to all of your family as you celebrate what you're thankful for. So I'm thankful for you. I'm Miss Heather. Join me next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble.